can't tell you how good this flight is. This is so exciting. Here we are, folks, business class, Singapore Airlines, and can't stop smiling. And it's top of the morning to you, and welcome to Adelaide Airport. Today, very exciting, I'm hopping on Singapore Airlines and I'm flying to Singapore business class. So welcome here to Adelaide Airport. I've got a Singapore Airlines flight on an A350 today, and I am flying business class, and I am very excited because this is my first proper business class flight since I got upgraded due to a computer error back in 2006. So it's been a long time between drinks, and I can't wait to see what it's like. Singapore Airlines has a fantastic reputation as one of the world's best airlines. So let's go. I've already sort of checked in online, but yeah, I'm connecting through to Dhaka in Singapore, but that second flight is economy. So today's review is just going to be on the business class flight. Here at Adelaide. My God, I'm in the business class lane. How excitement. Okay, check-in was good and reasonably quick, and security was great. Now I have to go through customs a little bit later. You go through customs on your way to the flight, but the Virgin Lounge, which I have access to, is before customs. So we're going to go and check out the Virgin Lounge. There you go, folks, the Virgin Australia Lounge, and I'm going to eat some breakfast. Gee, I thought there might be a bit more for breakfast. We've got some eggs, that'll help us on our way, and over here, toast. Do a bit of toast. We're going to have some eggs on toast, start the day off right. Raisin toast, sourdough, something else. We do have some yogurts here. I might try one of them, huh? That's that. Now we've got to go down to customs. Now might be a great time to point out that I don't usually fly business class, and I'm really very excited about this because I've watched a lot of business class reviews on the old U of Tube, or Tube of U if you prefer, but I've never actually, well, I haven't been on a proper business class flight for a long time, and so this is really exciting, and it's really exciting to bring it to you. So this is the international departure section. I'll turn off my camera as I go through, of course, and we'll get this done. Well, here we are in the international section of Adelaide Airport. And I've got to tell you, it was a very, very quick screening. Now I have a little bit over an hour till my flight. Got Qatar Airways, Malaysian, and behind them Singapore, which will be our flight. And this is the international section. There's one duty-free shop, there's a McDonald's, a couple of things up there, I guess. You can see there's not much happening in the way of international departures here. Up there, in fact, with over an hour to go, with an hour 9 to go. Singapore Airlines is the next flight, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 international flights from between 10:30 and 6:30 today. So let me say this: Melbourne, Sydney airports are chaos. They're not very well run. Melbourne's always under reconstruction. They're always changing things at Melbourne. And they're so busy, and they really don't have the capacity for the number of flights they have. By coming here to Adelaide, staying overnight, getting out of Melbourne domestically is a lot easier than internationally. Adelaide Airport, it's quiet, it's simple. There's only a handful of flights every day internationally, and I think it's a really good option actually. And it's definitely one that I would consider in the future of flying out of Australia, because this is so much better than the craziness of departing Tullamarine internationally. Here we are, the crew are waiting over there, and yeah, it's almost too easy. There's our beast, folks, A350 900. Here we are, this is the economy cabin, the business cabin I'm so used to saying, and here we go. This would be my seat, my little cubby hole. Here we are, folks, business class, Singapore Airlines, and can't stop smiling. What can I say? We'll have a little look-see, but first I'll just get comfy. Well, folks, here we are. We're all sort of settled in now, and this is the seat, which turns into a bed. Quite roomy, as you can see, and give you a free bottle of water. You've got a little cubby hole here, which is great. A couple of USBs and a power socket, which will be great. I put my stuff in there. Special headphones. You get a pillow. Got a chunky pillow and a blanket. Yeah, that you can store above you or below you. Room for your feet. Nice big screen. And this is the tray. Oh, so this is the tray that comes all the way out. That's pretty nice. Now, let's check the menu. Various wines have already been offered. Orange juice, apple juice, or champagne. I decline. We've got an appetizer of duck, grilled beef, or chicken, Malay style chicken, or noodles with prawns and fish. Probably go with the beef. Oh, summer strawberry ice cream. This is so exciting. This room, that really is exciting. I can plug in my computer and do editing here. This is fantastic. No armrest, no worries. Check this one out for size. Colour me impressed. Folks, we are on the runway. We're just waiting to move off, and then I guess we'll be taking off in the next 5 to 10. Today's flight is 5,493 kilometres to Singapore, which I think is just over 3,000 miles in the old sister. And yeah, there's not much more to say, hey? So far the staff have been fantastic, so friendly, offered to take photos for me when I didn't even ask. So far it's everything you could ask for. Looking forward to the meals, and I'm also looking forward to I'm going to try and see if I can get an hour or two sleep on the flight. Not that I really need it, but I just want to test out the bed basically. Yeah. Gulf of St Vincent. And now I'm going to settle down and check out the entertainment system. It's controlled here by this mobile device, and I'm going to watch some Barry season 3. And they've got a huge selection of movies and TV shows. Okay, lunch is served, and I've got to be honest with you, this is just the entree. I've never been served on a plane like this before. Wow. Beef, that's my lunch, that's the mains. The duck was very nice. I got garlic bread. I had a choice of bread, I could choose bread, and now I can't tell you how good this plate is. It's wow. I mean, I got to taste it, but yeah, you're not going to watch me eat it. I don't do that. I probably have, but I'm not doing it today. And then it goes on to strawberry ice cream cheesecake. Plus there's also a fruit platter and a cheese platter that I could have had as well. But you know, in the end I just went with the things that I really wanted instead of the two healthier options. By far and wide the best ever wine meal I've ever had. Here we are, checking out the loo mid-flight, and what can I say? Well, you know, it's a nice loo. It's actually reasonably spacious, but at the same time, nothing special. It is. I mean, they are supposed to be business class loos. I think. I don't know. Smells nice and it's kept clean, so probably all you can ask for, really. Nobody is stealing the loo review bits, I promise you. Josh and Mel, I promise. Okay, well now the big test. We've got about 2.5 hours till we land. We've left Australia, and out there is the beautiful blue ocean. And I'm going to operate with this. These here are your controls, and I am going to see if I can get an hour or so's snooze by just pressing the buttons. So crikey, good night. Good night. You can see we're getting close to crossing over Indonesia there. That'll be, is that Sumatra or Java? And we have a nice pasta snack. Fantastic. Well, we're down in Singapore, and It is pretty wet out there, but the flight has been fantastic. I'm at a loss for words, you know. I've never enjoyed a flight more in my life. Like, it's just, even when it was bumpy, I would still had a smile on my face. I was comfortable. I had space. I could, you know, put my things where I needed them. There's no stress about it. Anyway, I'll review it in Changi before saying goodbye. Well, that's that, and sadly I have a flight that I'm connecting to that I'm not doing a special review for, to Dhaka in Bangladesh, and that is economy. It's going to be quite a come down, let me tell you. I wonder what I was going to say to summarise a great flight, and all I can say is that going business class, which I did, by the way, with points, 53,000 velocity points, Adelaide, Singapore, and as I've been telling people, I can earn that easily in 6 months, doing flybys and a few other things back in Australia. And the tax was only $99. They probably put it up a little bit. I think everything went up, but I got in June, and it was literally the best flight I've ever had. It was just so stress free. I wasn't fighting people who thought it was really important to get in the plane first or get up as soon as the flight had touched ground. It's really interesting. You know, you get a much more attentive, kind, welcoming service as well. I mean, that's to be expected. The space is fantastic. Like, I didn't feel cramped at all. I could stretch out. It's absolutely fantastic. Literally the best flight I've ever taken. So thank you, Singapore Airlines, for that. And, you know, they have a very, 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 very good reputation for a very, very good reason. And that is that the product they provide is exemplary to the other airlines. So anyway, the product that they provide is just top notch. Anyway, thank you for joining me today from Singapore's Changi Airport. I bid you adieu. Take care wherever you may be in the world, and may the journey never end.